You are now listening to the Hot
What would
Take
be
Hot Box.
some of the fights that you would put on UFC 300, even just the main card? I mean, maybe you could name a couple that would pop into your mind. I have a few that I think are going to happen that I'm not too excited about, but it is what it is. What do you have in mind for UFC 300 if your name was Ty White?
Ty White. I like Alex Pereira, Tom Aspinall at heavyweight. For the belt. Why not? Why not? BMF belt on the line. Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. Turn me up. I think that would be a great matchup. I think I know who wins, but you never know. You never know. I think you bring back Ronda Rousey and you match her up with Miesha Tate. Boom, run it back. Miesha Tate is at least fighting and still fighting, right? Ronda Rousey, there was rumors of it being a thing, but obviously probably not happening. We're a couple months away. It could happen. Wonder Boy, put him in there with Colby. I put that on the prelims maybe. I like that a lot. I think you put Cody Garbrandt in there with Davison Figueiredo. Create some violence.
Okay.
Who could you put Bo Nickel in there with?
He's fighting. I think he already has.
He's on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
fighting.
think of who it is though. It's somebody.
Not great.
No, I mean
It's
Cody
Brundage.
Yeah,
the guy who has to quit to win.
Yes.
I think you put him in there with somebody bigger. Maybe I don't know how or what, but I think that's that's what I would do. I'm trying to think
some of them
other
that are
ones.
already made that you haven't mentioned yet. Yuri Prohashka, Rakic.
Love that one.
That's happening. And Aljamain Sterling and Calvin Kattar. Aljo going up to 45. So
I love that one.
I like that one too, man. That's a good one to make. Yeah. No.
Could even say Alex Pereira, Jamal Hill.
Yeah.
I think Jamal Hill should be back somewhat around that time. Charles Oliveira, Arman-Tsarukyan could be a direction you go. Sergey Pavlovich, Cyril Gane could be a nice little bounce back fight. Even Wei Li and Alexa Grasso, they tweeted each other. It's like, yeah, I respect you. Do you respect me? Let's fight. So that would be nuts. That fight would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess Chimaev and Bo Nickel, 185. What do you think?
I wish
also,
they could.
Chimaev's not looking good lately. I don't know if you saw.
Did you see that, man? He's
oh my god,
at all, dude.
Yeah, somebody said he had some bad vagine. So maybe that could have been.
Hey, brother, that sometimes that can. That can happen, man. It is what it is. So yeah, listen. A couple of guys are taken out because they're going to be fighting early on. So this isn't not in any order, but these are fights that I would like to see kind of maybe form themselves or matriculate. Dustin Poirier, Nate Diaz. I've been asking for that for a while. At 170, I would think that would be an incredible fight. I think it would be fun. I think Poirier would punch the shit out of Nate Diaz, and he would just keep standing, or maybe he would drop because he's an older man now. You never know. But I think that would be put it at 5 rounds, perfect. Just banger ultimate. If you want to bring the casuals in as well, like they like to say, then that is a fight that's going to get people talking, and that will. It just seems like it's worth it. It's worth it to me. I think for the title fights, you have to think of realistic options. You're not going to have O'Malley. You're not going to have Volkanovski or whoever wins that title. You're not going to have Islam, right? Because I think he wants to fight in March, and he's going to have Ramadan. So realistically, you're probably going to have Leon Edwards. Is you think he's going to be the main event? Unfortunately,
but is he fighting Bilal? Because I thought is Ramadan not a thing with Bilal also?
I think Bilal just fights during it. I'm almost. I mean, maybe it's not, but wild. I don't know. I don't know if he would be in the opportunity to
Shavkat.
Wait, yeah. If he says no, then they might go Shavkat, and I don't know if Leon would like to do that, but I don't think he's going to have much choice. But I don't know how much that gets people going though, right? I don't know how.
Yeah, probably not. But if you could put that on the card somewhere, right?
Yeah. So heavyweight, you would have to do what? Aspinall versus. Who did you say? You said Peloton going
Alex
up?
Pereira, yeah.
So that would be, I would like that. And if they could do Aspinall and Stipe, then you could do that as a main event. But even that, that's a, I think you need something that's going to catch people's eyes and get them to the TV screen. So that's why I think you would have to have fights like the Nate D, because this card, it's starting to look like this card's not going to be as good as we want it to be. That's
probably accurate.
Yeah, like, because you just look at some of the matchups that are possible, and at least this January, Strickland and DDP, if Strickland gets it done, then maybe you could run back Adesanya if that's what he would want to do. But other than that, there's not really many options for him to. If maybe Leon goes up, then that would be kind of a big fight. I guess
maybe Islam goes up.
Maybe Islam goes up. That would be, if he could wait till April and they could do that fight, that would be incredible.
That'd be pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I think the main event would probably. I think it's probably going to be. I don't know if it's probably going to be, but this is what I would have. If Jamal Hill's ready to go, I'm with you. I think it would be Alex Pereira, Jamal Hill.
Yeah,
that seems like it's the best fight that you could possibly do of all of them. Leon Edwards and Bilal Muhammad on that card as well. Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier. I don't know.
Ali Holm, you should take it maybe instead.
Yeah, I mean, I would love Justin Gaethje, but the thing is, Justin Gaethje might be fighting before then. He might have a fight. In a perfect world, they would have Islam on this card, and it would be, I don't know against who though. They would probably be against Justin Gaethje, but if he's not ready to go, then Arman Tsarukyan's next up. I don't know, but I guess I would also have Pantoja defend the title on this card. I'm not sure if maybe Amir Albazi and Brandon Moreno want to make that turnaround. Then I would do that. Kai Kara France, I don't know if he's really worthy of that, but maybe just call our boy up. Excuse me, call Manel Kopp up. Let's get it in. Let's take care of business. You and your team are a bunch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say it, but you could even have a ladies fight in there. We kind of neglected the ladies in this conversation, but I mean the 35 title is going to happen soon, so I'd rather not see them fight. To be honest, the Alexa when's Alexa Grasso fighting? That's
I don't know, because did she fuck her hand up?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she was gonna fight soon. I don't know, but maybe I'm probably tripping. To be honest,
tripping off those mushrooms.
Tripping. So I wonder what they could do. Maybe they would make a 25 interim. Have her Valentina and somebody else fight. I don't know. I think Weili's gonna have to fight soon.
Weili and I don't know why I said Rose. Weili and
Tatiana.
Yan Xiaonan.
Oh yeah, you know what? That would be.
They got to put that in China.
That's the thing. Like if you're gonna do a Chinese card, then that's the one that you would have to have the main event with. So maybe
Chuck Buffalo.
Maybe Chuck Buffalo. He would probably be really accepted over there. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more I went through it when I was talking to you. I was like, yo, we should make our own 300 card. Like some of these cards, like it's just they're running out of like time for reasonable. Like I hear Paul Felder and Jim Miller. That's what people want to see happen. Sure, whatever, exactly. Like. I'm not running to my TV to watch that. It would be awesome. It'd be cool to see, but that's kind of it. Maybe dust off Nick Diaz's corpse.
Oh my! I was just gonna say people were talking about where's Nick Diaz. I'm like, I don't know, but keep him
wherever he is, dude. Don't do that to that poor man. It's tough. Maybe Habib comes back. Habib comes back versus Leon Edwards
Daniel
for the 170 title. DC. DC fighting at super heavyweight against
John Jones.
Yeah, I wish if John was healthy, that's probably what they would want to do.
John DC.
If he didn't retire against Stipe, they would probably be begging him to come out of retirement and fight Tom Aspinall for the title, and that would be like that's all you would need. Like that would be so much hype and excitement around it. It would be.
You are now listening to the Hot Take Hot Box.